Sick new street signs just popped up overnight in Minnesota where Muslim cop killed white woman. Over 1 week ago, a Somali Muslim police officer named Mohammed Nur shot and killed Justine Damon, an unarmed white woman. The shooting has left the country puzzled as to why a supposedly trained police officer would shoot someone who was not an obvious threat. The answers started to become clear as Nur's background was revealed to the public, but so much is left unanswered. Now, to make matters worse, disgusting street signs have begun to pop up all over where Damon's was shot, and no one knows where they came from. The shooting death of Justine Damon has rocked the world and the mainstream is doing its best to cover it up. On top of that, liberal politicians have continued to push the dangerous rhetoric that accepting tons of Muslim migrants are safe, and the religion of Islam is peaceful. However, all those talking points do not erase the truth about Officer Mohammed Nur and how he became a police officer. It was discovered that Nur was placed into an accelerated program that fast-tracked him into becoming an officer sooner. This program was initiated by Minneapolis Liberal Mayor Betsy Hodges, who said that police departments needed to prioritize the hiring of Somali Muslims over qualified candidates. Of course, this is utter lunacy considering that more than 22 men have left the community in order to join the jihad in Syria, including ISIS. Instead of Nur being honest about his actions that left the family devastated, he made a sickening excuse to why he shot Damon. Nur stated that the reason he shot Damon was that he was startled by a loud noise outside the car. In response to that disgusting admission, these signs have begun to pop up all over the area where Damon was shot. These signs make sense, but a better sign would be if they pointed out that diversity hiring is what killed Damon instead. Here is more from news.com.o. Bizarre, fake street signs have begun popping up around Minneapolis near where Justine Damon was killed, but their origin is a mystery. The sign features a silhouette of a police officer holding a gun in his hands, shooting in both directions. It states, "Warning, Twin Cities police easily startled." Social media users have begun posting sightings of the signs in Minneapolis and neighboring city St. Paul on platforms including Reddit. The signs refer to a statement from the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, BCA, which said police officer Mohammed Nur's partner Matthew Harity heard a loud noise before she was shot dead. Corey Schmidt, a spokesperson for the Minneapolis Police Department, told the Star-Tribune he had seen a Facebook post about the St. Paul sign but was unaware of the Minneapolis sign. The cop who shot dead Aussie life coach Justine Damon was fast-tracked into the force under a controversial scheme to meet a shortage of police in Minneapolis. Mohammed Nur, who mistakenly killed Miss Damon on July 15 after she called 911 to help a woman she believed was being attacked behind her home, studied for just 8 months before he started field training. While other police study a 2-year degree in criminal justice before commencing field training, Nur, 31, was placed in an accelerated program because he already had a business degree. Nur's killing of Miss Damon, 40, from Manly, has cast an international spotlight on the Midwest city, which has been rocked by 3 controversial cop killings in less than 2 years. Police Chief Janie Harda was ousted last week after the city lost faith in her leadership, and authorities have been dogged by questions about the qualifications and preparedness of Nur, an officer for 2 years, and Officer Matthew Harity, 26, who was driving their squad car and had been in the force for just a year. Critics claim the cadet training program from which Nur graduated doesn't offer broad enough experience, with one saying it's all tactics and no strategy. Criminologist James Tensley said it was rigorous, no doubt, but it is also an immersive paramilitary experience, taught by practitioner faculty without advanced degrees, and I suspect it leaves students with a limited view of the profession. These signs are obviously drawing attention to a very important issue, and the citizens should be demanding better policies. In fact, Minneapolis citizens should push for police officers to be hired and fired only on the basis of merit, not because they're Somali or Muslim or a member of any other so-called privileged victim class. But, let's be honest, there should be no such thing as special privileges for anyone to begin with. In America, you make it based on your hard work and dedication, not because of your race or sexuality. This country was founded on freedom so that everyone from all walks of life could make it if they had the desire to. Maybe once we concentrate on our foundation, this sort of lunacy will end, and we can get back to making America great again. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.